Hello Life Lighters, Coach Tom coming to you live and direct from the Life Fitness base. I want to take a public service announcement break to talk to you about safety, your safety. So of course we want you to eat healthy, we want you to sleep right, we want you to keep your stress levels down. We want to keep you healthy in those ways, but we also want to keep you healthy as in avoiding injury, especially injury to yourself. So here's the deal. Most injuries are caused because lack of warm-up, lack of stretching, and lack of conditioning. So here's the routine. Whenever you come to the Life Fitness base, get here 10 to 15 minutes early for your workout. That is key. Don't get here at 5 p.m. for your 5 p.m. workout. If you are not really early, you are late for a workout, and you're putting your own health at risk. So here's the deal. The warm-up is always on the board, but never start with jumping jacks. Always do something and get the ligaments warmed up first, sort of like a high knee march. And I know it looks fun, looks kind of silly, but always get it all warmed up. Your body is your responsibility. You have to make sure you take care of it. Okay? Boom, boom, boom. You're gonna do that for at least 30 counts. Okay, then you can go into jumping jacks, slow it first, and then more. If there's any pain or discomfort or crunchiness, go right back to the knees. Okay? Next on the list is butt kickers. That's gonna stretch out your quads and your hamstrings. And listen to your body. If it's saying stop, then stop and go back to the march. So you wanna get all the blood, the oxygenated blood to your muscles, get all the ligaments stretched out, get them elastic, ready to move and operate. Okay, over-unders, here's the deal. The most common injuries happen, you guessed it, shoulders, neck, lower back, and knees. So let's start with the shoulders. Over-unders. Go wider, wider. Make sure you're stretching them out. And breathe. Really focus on exhaling. Okay? Arm circles. Starting small, getting bigger. Whether these are on the board or not, if you have any sort of shoulder or neck issues, make sure that happens. Okay, lower back's next. Now most people think lower back pain is caused from an injury to the lower back. Actually not the case. Most lower back pain and injuries come from very tight hamstring and tight hips. So one of the things you want to do right away is stick your booty out, reach down, stretch out the hamstrings, and just let it hang here. Go out, come back in, stretch it out. Now it's imperative that you keep your back flat. Right there, almost like you're doing a stiff-legged deadlift. Boom, boom. Okay, that's gonna help your hamstrings and lower back. Now, right here, gonna open up your hips. Now you want to hold the stretch for about 30 seconds. If you stretch quickly, and especially if you bounce on it, you're going to tighten the muscle spindles up more, and it's going to actually increase your likelihood of an injury. Again, you're breathing. I have some tight hips, just so you know. Okay, if I want to also hit my hamstrings again, I'm going to put the leg out. Called a hurdler stretch. You can put your leg in like this. And you're going to go and stretch out the hamstring and the hip flexor. You're going to hold that for 30 seconds. For the sake of time, I'm going to switch legs for symmetry and show you. Hold that for 30 seconds. Wow, I really need to stretch more. In fact, my special girl Nicole always says, well, your back hurts, your neck hurts because you don't stretch enough. I said, I stretch fine. Obviously, I do not. So we don't want you to get injured. That's why we're taking the time to show you how to do all these stretches correctly. All right, so the neck. Some people like to do neck rolls. If that type of thing you love, go ahead. But this will always work well. Doctors and chiropractors will give it the seal of approval. You're just going to pull with a nice static stretch. Pull with a nice static stretch. Okay, let's go with knee mobility. Here's the deal. Before I do the side lunge, I'm going to flex my quads and my legs and stretch out my knees. Right there. And it's also getting my groin. Other side, other side. Love it. So those are ways to stretch out your lower back, your hamstrings, get your knees mobile, your neck, and your shoulders. One other tip. So one other very common way people get injured is too much weight. Watch this. I'm very strong. I'm going to show everybody how strong I am. Oh, goodness. Don't worry, I'm faking. Better yet, come over here. Oh, yeah. Now I can focus on form and function. I'm sure no one at the gym's looking at me saying, look at that strong guy, but I keep my form dialed in and I'm functional. And I live to lift another day. So the idea is focus, especially if you're a beginner. Instead of intensity, focus on form and function. Say you have 10 degrees of intensity. Let's walk over here so the fan's not on our way. 10 degrees of intensity. Instead of working out at intensity number 10 when you first start, work out at intensity number 5 or 6 for the first 2 weeks. Focus on form and function at a level 10. But let the intensity be at 6 at first. As you get the form and function dialed in, then raise the intensity. Sometimes people come in and they're so determined to meet their goals. We love that. They're so inspired by the motivated people around them. We love that. But they lose track of the fact that they haven't dialed in the form and the function yet. Dial the form and function in first, then focus on intensity. This is Coach Tom, the most grateful man on the planet. I'm grateful for you, but I need to keep you healthy. So please follow these guidelines.